It's the technical difficulties for me. It's the technical difficulties for me. I need a new tripod. Ooh, bright. Okay. Bendiciones for the 2 people watching. Eliend 2323, Alex Ramirez, hello. Bendiciones. So today I'm finally gonna do it. I am going to watch Euphoria. So I've been seeing a lot of spoiler alerts on TikTok. I've been seeing it all over the place. So I decided, since my landlord is not home, she's not home, I'm gagged. I'm gagged, gooped, I'm all of the above. So we're gonna go do our makeup, because when you have been gifted this rare occasion, you take advantage of it. So with that being said, let's get straight into the makeup, because you know I could be talking for hours. So great makeup starts with great skin. So you already know what time it is. She's already taken a shower, and I've used my Total Cleanser Remove It All Daily Moisturizing and Makeup Remover in one. Fenty Skin, you already know it. And on top of that, Fenty Skin released a limited edition collection of the same iconic Holy Trinity, but without the fragrance. Shibo. So of course, after I finish washing my face, removing all that makeup, we're gonna follow up with the fat water. It's a toner and a serum put in one, full of niacinamides, acerola cherries. Also, this cleanser has ginkgo biloba, which is like a Chinese tree that's good for clarifying the skin, as well as quince, which is a skin conditioning, it has skin conditioning properties. So definitely is giving you that tropical vibe. It is giving you international. It is giving you key ingredients. It is rich of niacinamides and acerola cherries, which Riri likes to call the Beijing cherry, which gives you that pore tightening effect as well as the brightening. So the secret to my glow, fat water. Get into it. Now that we've done that, we allow this to sit a little bit, let the skin absorb it. Pull out my little Bloodline Beauty fan that in. And we're going to follow up with the SPF moisturizer, because you have to seal the deal. You have to protect the glow. Oh, the show is on HBO Max. I got someone's HBO. Am I running out of the SPF moisturizer? I knew this day would come, but I didn't think it was going to come so fast. I'm running low. Well, sad. Wow. That just happened. Okay. I'm a little sad. That I just witnessed that. But, we're going to move on with the makeup look. And we're going to allow that to sort of seep in and sit on our skin. What I love about the SPF moisturizer, what I love about the whole skincare line, me personally, I'm an island girl. My skin just hits different. So I don't mind the fragrance. What I love about the fragrance is, especially when I was living in the truck, it was hard for me to practice self-care, because we can be our hardest critic. We can sit here, and especially when we're experiencing problems, very much financially or just in life in general, we often tend to put ourselves in the back burner. We put ourselves last. And on top of that, oftentimes we're very, very mean to ourselves and very hard on ourselves. So when I was living in the truck, it took a lot for me to motivate myself to sort of practice self-care. It's hard to take a shower at a beach or take a shower at Target and, you know, you're embarrassed. You're in a sink publicly. And it was hard for me to tell myself I was worthy just like anybody else that was shopping in that place, even though I was taking a shower right there in that sink. It was hard for me to tell myself that I was worthy enough to practice self-care. And through pursuing my dreams and going after what I want, Fenty Skin has really, really helped me, I guess, just solidify my own self-worth. It's how I start my day. It's how I end my day. And when I'm doing my skincare, I always tell myself in my head an inner mantra: I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am talented. I am intrepid. I am bold. I am brave. I am tenacious. I am abundant. I am worthy. I am loved. You just impart that in yourself and you uplift yourself. So this is definitely, and you guys have seen, I've done it on the beach. I've done it in the camper. I have showed these products time and time again, and they have been essential to just reminding myself that I am just worthy to take these 3 easy steps and just taking care of myself, taking care of my skin. And people will sit here and say, girl, you don't look like you've been through a struggle. Absolutely not, because I've never allowed my situation to define me. So please get into it. Please get into the skin and go ahead and try it. Take that leap of faith and tell yourself you're worthy and go try the Fenty Skin. So now that that is done, we are going to follow up with, of course, now that we got the skin prepped, let's hurry up. I'm gonna wash my Beauty Blender sponge. My Real Technique sponge is not a beauty blender. I thought I had some time.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Get yourself out of that negative headspace. Hello. Now to the beauty and the skin. I washed my sponge. My sponge is it's beat up. My sponge is literally beat up, but it still works. I'm going to pull out my Fenty Skin, the Fenty Skin. Sorry, hold on. Let me just, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch. I am gonna go get that bag and I am not gonna take your shit. I am protected, well respected, I am the queen. I do what I wanna do. And I wanna because I am me. Okay, just had to get my inner mantra going on. I haven't seen even the first season. So, of course, I'm going to follow up now that the skin is prepped, because good makeup starts with great and amazing skin. I'm going to follow up with the ease drops. What I love about the ease drops is that this is a very universal product. It is very beginner friendly. You don't even need a sponge. You can apply this with your hands. You can apply this with a brush. You can apply this a multitude of ways. But what I love is that if you wanted an introduction to sort of foundation, but you wanted to like still embrace your skin, because I have a lot of freckles, I love, love, love this product. As well as if you want full coverage, she has the Pro Filter Foundation. That's going to give you more coverage if you are a more full coverage person. But me personally, I love the ease of the eavesdrops. It reminds me of a sports car key that you put in the car, like a Lamborghini or something. So it's luxurious. It's an easy squeeze tube. And what I love about it is that because it's a plastic packaging, when you run out and you're down to the last nitty gritty drop, you can cut this sucker open, scrape your little finger up in there, and dig out every single final drop, honey. Now with the glass bottles, it's a little bit harder to do that, but you take a little makeup brush and you dip that sucker up in there and you pull it out and you do like this. I know I'm not the only one that uses every single last drop of the product because the Cointinas are not hitting and we're not getting sponsored yet, but soon to be. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eavesdrops. Now I like to warm it up in the back of my hand. It's just personally what I've always done. Just go ahead and apply your little dollops on your face. Now whatever's left over in your hair, you soak that up and you just blend. Now I do not blend this in harshly, just blend it in lightly. You don't have to beat your face. You can just blend that in nicely and allow it to just transform your skin. What I love about this, my surface is probably bad, I'm sorry. What I love about this product is that with just minimal effort, you're able to get your skin but better. Your skin but better. And that's what I love is that Riri celebrates skin. She celebrates skin. She wants your skin to look amazing. So it just made sense for her to come out with a skincare line. It really, really does because it's just an all-in-one. And that's what I love about her brand is that it's not only inclusive to ages, it's gender. Love, love, love that about this line. I love that about just Riri's mission statement in general. Am I back? Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me though? Because we're talking. Okay, cool. Yeah, we support a lot of brands that don't support our communities. Well, not ours, but however, I'm speaking just in my term. They don't support us. They don't support us. They don't support people that look like us. They don't use people that look like us in their campaign. We're not a part of the illusion and the fantasy that they're trying to fulfill. They try to create this exclusivity and they mark up the prices based on the name and people always want to go after it. What I love is that Riri made skincare and beauty accessible to everyone. It doesn't matter about gender, race, creed. It does not matter. And that's what I love. So I support a brand that supports people that look like me, that come from my community, and that uplift me and celebrate me. Not brands that just show one standard of beauty. We don't like that. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and we are all beautiful. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to just perfect the skin. And that's pretty much it. What I love is that, like I said, you can still see my freckles. You can still see my skin, but it just gives a light veiling that just perfects the skin and gives your skin but better. And if I can do it with a dusty, crusty, broken, disfigured sponge, you can do it too. So, of course, now that we've said that and we've allowed it to sort of do its thing, live cute on our skin, we're going to follow up with this product holds a special place in my heart. It's Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Bronzer. Oh my God. Distributed by, in part by Kendo, San Francisco, California. This was packaged in, okay, Kendo is in San Francisco. I wonder if I can go to Kendo's facility. Bang on their door and demand that they call Riri and let her know, hello, her new brand ambassador is here. And I'm like, hold on, got a couple ideas. Might have to catch a flight out to San Francisco to visit little Kendo. Do they have an address on here? Made in the USA. Distributed in part by Kendo, San Francisco, California, 94105. All right. Instant warmth bronzer in the color Island Tings. You know I'm an island girl. Island girl, island girl. Trini them, watch them, girl. Me no follow them. Me no. This is like literally, I love this bronzer. Love this bronzer. I love the rose gold packaging. Mine is clearly well loved and used. And look at this. We have hit pan. I'm not like any other influencer. I'm not going to sell you something and I'm not going to tell you to get a product that we do not clearly love and use. So, hello, get into it. Of course, I don't have a lot of makeup brushes. So with the one brush that I have, I'm going to just sculpt and bronze and warm up my face. Now, my mother used to call me cabeza de papa, which is potato head, because I have a big chrome dome. Chrome to your dome, chrome to your dome. Tech, non, Buster AK, chrome to your dome, chrome to your dome. Who knows that song? You a real New Yorker if you know that song. But she told me I had a big head, so I was always called potato head. So I definitely like to warm up my bronzer to kind of like make my head seem a little smaller, cute and petite, but let's be real. I don't care if my head is big. It just holds a big brain inside of this cranium. But I do want to give a little definition, a little chiselness, a little cute moment. So I'm going to define the jawline, bring that down. Always remember to bring everything you do to your face down to your neck because your face will be bronze, but your neck won't be. And if you want to take it a step further, go down the middle to eliminate your double chin in pictures. See? That sucked that right in. Now, when it comes to the neck, bring that down. And then, you know, your little clavicles right here. Because you want to kind of like match it up. You want to define that. You want to create a little shadow underneath it to just make it look more pronounced. A little more on top. And that subtle just shade is going to really, really pop when you add your highlight. Now, I love my nose. I think that your nose is sort of your stamp that identifies you to like your heritage, your family, your lineage. Your nose is such a deciding feature to your face. So for me, I don't contour my nose. For me, I think that, hey, to each his own. If you want to slenderize your nose, that's up to you. But for me, I find that the concept of slenderizing your nose is a Eurocentric standard of beauty. That sort of perception that a long, petite, lifted tip nose is aristocratic. It's royal. It's giving beautiful. That's not me. I love how wide my nose is. I love my nostrils. I love how like this is just, I just love everything about my nose. So I do what I call kind of like the anti-nose contouring. I take a big brush and I just like literally go down the sides like that because I just want people to look at the nose. Like look at it. And I love a big nose on a man. Big old nose so you could swipe his nose like a credit card. Rub that big old nose upon this. I can't say that on YouTube. I might get demonetized. But you know where I'm going with that. Now, I don't have any of Riri's blushes. I can't wait to get my hands on it. But I do have this blush that was gifted to me a long time ago by one of the House of Realness members by Joy Beauty, which is, no, it's Rare Beauty in the color Joy. It's this cream blush that I have been using because it's the only blush that I really have. And I just like to put it on top here, right? Just put it on top here. And then I go across the nose to give me like a sun-kissed, bronzed appearance. Ever so lightly with the sponge. You just buff that in. I don't know why I like to smile when I do this, but I do smile to kind of get that up in there. Now, lately I've been doing this extra step because I was gifted a whole box of goodies from one of you guys. Thank you for everybody who has sent me anything, as well as I would love your letters. I have placed my P.O. box down below. Please write to me. Write to me. I love your letters. I love hearing your words. I love hearing about you guys. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your life. Let me be able to get to know you guys behind the screen. So please send me your letters. Send me your cards. So that when I see your screenshot or I see your name, also add your YouTube name, your TikTok name, and your Instagram name in that letter. So that when I start to see your name pop up, I'm like, oh my God, that's Jessica. How's your kids? How's this? Oh my God, that's Brian. How's that new promotion? I want to be able to start having a more in-depth conversation with you guys. So if you can and you like, send me your letters. I want to get to know you guys more. Hello. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Now, I got this blush. It's from Tarte, I think. No, it's Chate London. I never even heard of this brand. Chate London. And it's this like baked rosy blush. Now, I don't like pink blushes. I like more coral blushes for my complexion. But what I've been doing with this product is just on the apples of my cheeks, just like that. Give it like a nice pinkish hue. And that's it. Just lightly. Little tip of my nose. Also, if I really want to give that sun-kissed effect, right above my brows. Just right here on the forehead. You give a little redness. And it gives like, there you go. So now that that's sort of done, I like to just give it a little spritz before I do anything else. My P.O. box is in my bio. So after you leave this live, you can go ahead, go to the description. I have my email, I have my P.O. box. Definitely send me your letters. As well as, I just got into this makeup look and I see 93 people and only 43 thumbs up. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to spray, and hopefully when I'm done drying, the numbers start to add up. Hello. Because right now the numbers are not making sense. And while you're at it, you might as well turn on that notification bell so that you know and you're alerted every time Mishi hits the streets, because you never know what I'm up to or what's going on, but you definitely know that it's a vibe. So with that being said, I'm just going to finish up and boom. So now that's the base skin. This is how I like to start. This is where I like to live. This is where I like to rock out. Now, I have a particular outfit in mind for this euphoria look. And I am going to do a corresponding makeup. Now, I will be showing you guys the outfit over on TikTok. And as well as I got some shoes from Rainbows for $7 when I was on the phone with Sunshine. And when I saw those shoes for $7, I was like, girl, I just came here for a pair of panties, but I think I might get these shoes. And I bought the $7 shoes. Matter of fact, let me show you the fucking shoes from Rainbows. These shoes right here were $7. Had rainbows. Are y'all ready? $7. Let that sit in. $7. I had to. I went for $3 panties because my panties got holes in them, and I came out with $7 shoes. Did I buy any panties? I bought these panties, but they did not fit. I thought I was like, they did not fit, but whatever. $7. You already know. Like, that was a no-brainer. So with this makeup look, I will be incorporating lavender and purples. It's going to be heavenly lavendered and purple. So this is by Beauty Treats, the palette Sugar Rush. There are no colors name on it. This was gifted to me by a House of Realness member. So thank you. I'm actually going to start off with, let's go straight into the lavender. We'll do a light wash of lavender all over the eye, and then we will diffuse and make the outer corner deeper. So I don't know much about this company, but no shade. Normally when companies don't add names to the back of their products or even give you any names to it, they're normally on like the more affordable end of makeup. So I'm thinking that maybe this is just like, makeup that you can find at the beauty supply. I don't know this to be certain, so please do not quote me. If you've heard about Beauty Treats as a brand, please let me know where their products are, because look, I'll be completely transparent. The shadows are powdery. But powdery shadows never deter me from using them, because I think that you can always make any eyeshadow work. It's really just about having creativity and allowing your mind to sort of just go free. Don't allow anything to sort of deter you. If it's a little dusty and there's color dropout, blow that away. That's what you got, lips. Now people are like, oh my God, the bacteria of your mouth of it all, and you're blowing on your brush. You've done other things worse with your mouth. Now I'm gonna take this dark color right here, and I'm gonna start deepening the outer portion of what I'm doing here. Now this purple is not really giving me a deep enough outer corner V that I'm looking for. So I'm going to be digging into the Bloodline Beauty. It is her season eyeshadow palette. Use the code SOBOOM on checkout, and I'm gonna dip into the color Ambitious Heart, which is like this Barney purplish pink. And I am going to deepen the outer V with this color. Now I'm showing y'all live and living color. I've used one brush. I have not used any other brush. So I don't want to hear, oh my God, I can't do makeup. All these beauty gurus, they be using like 10,000 brushes. They be using expensive products that I cannot use. You're seeing it here, and you see the makeup. It's getting applied on flawlessly. It's really all about going into it with an artistic vision and knowing that the perception of perfection is all up to the eye of the beholder. If you think that something looks good on you and it is perfect, then baby, it is. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. Do not compare yourself and hold yourself to anybody else's standards of makeup techniques. Do it the way it works for you. You don't even have to follow me, to be honest. but I'm just showing you how I achieve my makeup looks that I get complimented on all the time with ease, no fuss, and such a simplicity. What I love about makeup is that makeup allows me to be creative. I always think about the world as a post-apocalyptic world. So I like to just think of the world as one big old Hunger Games. May the odd be ever in your favor. And I'm from District Brownsville, and I'm trying to get a sponsor so that I can survive and win the Hunger Games. So I always like to go into it with that sort of artistic idea. What would bring attention to me? What would make people look at me and say, I want to sponsor her? There's something about her look. There's something about her. So that's how I approach makeup. The shirt reminded you of your camper days? She had to bring it back. She had to bring it back to her roots, honey. Now, I'm really, really loving the way this purple is giving. It's just giving, it's giving, it's giving. I love how blown out it looked. I love how exaggerated it is. I'm just gonna smooth out the edges and bring that out. So now that that's sort of there, we are going to take a shimmer. Shimmers, for me, I'm gonna pull out the Nikki Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette, which is a wonderful makeup artist here on YouTube. She's also on TikTok, so if you haven't heard of Nikki Tutorials, definitely look her up. She's amazing at makeup. I cannot wait to work with Nikki's tutorials and have her do my makeup. I would love that. I won't lick my finger, but I'll just wet it with my hand with some water. I'm going to dip in the color Pride, which is like this iridescent purple. And I mean, you see it there. There's nothing else left to be said with this. There's just nothing else left to be said with this product. You saw it. I just dabbed my finger in it. I placed it on my eye, and you see instant glamour. It gives a wet effect. It's just everything. It's just everything. It's just everything. Now, what I'm gonna do is, with my fingers like this, just want to press it, because this is a euphoric look. So I just kind of want to like press it into all parts of my face to give like this wet look all over the face. Into the blush. There you go. You see how I'm kind of like just giving a sort of wet look with the glitter? That's what I wanted. Now that that is done and I got like the base eye look done, I think what I want to do is, believe it or not, Rihanna has this beautiful purple blush. I don't have the purple blush, but I do have this purple eyeshadow. I think what I want to do is just kind of like pull that purple from the blush into the blush. I give it a purple look. Maybe I went a little too heavy on this side, but that's okay. You could just rinse that off. Bring it up into the temples. And there you go. Now, I'm gonna do a little skipping around. I'm gonna sculpt my brows. Now, I'm gonna show you how I do my brows. You don't have to do your brows this way, but this is how I learned how to do eyebrows from my homegirls. Whatever product you use to tame your edges, take a little bit on your brush. Lift your eyebrows up, because if it works on your edges, why wouldn't it work on your eyebrows? Hello, she got lifted, laminated brows. She has lifted, laminated brows. Now to set the brows, I'm gonna use some Got2b spray. Then I am going to grab my fan. ¿A dónde está? Let that sit a little bit. Now, with just the edge of the spoolie, you just shape it. And boom. Now, I kind of want to leave it wispy like this because I wanted to give it almost like a feral cat look. And I like that look because it kind of like ties into like this euphoric makeup. Now, with that being said, again, now that we've shaped it, let's set it and forget it. And there you go. There are my brows. Now, I am going to blow out the bottom of my lash line. And how I'm going to do that is take this purple shade and I'm going to just go underneath my eye very so quickly. No rhyme or reason to it. And then to the outer part, I go with the darker purple shade. That's it. Now with this color, Pride, I'm gonna really saturate my inner corner with that because I want the inner corner to be very, very highlighted and pigmented. See that? It almost gives it a wet look. Now to reinforce that wet look, I have this liquid eyeshadow, which is iridescent. And that's where I'm gonna start to paint the inner water. But I'm gonna start taking it down to look like almost like tears, like iridescent tears. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this. Take a look like tears. Now that we got that, because I'm extra, I am going to be placing glitter. I can't wait. Now I'm going to show you how I place my glitter. This is just how I do it. You don't have to do it the way I do it. You can do it the way however you feel like you want to do it. I'm just showing you how I do it. Take a little bit of dual lash glue right there. You don't need that much. I actually poured way too much. I'm going to take the back of this makeup brush and I'm going to just paint it. Try not to get too close to your lash line. Okay. Now, allow that to just get tacky a little bit. Then with my phalanges, And place the glitter all on the eye. Everybody's home. My roommate is home with her boyfriend and his dog. I gotta hurry up and get out of here. Now I'm gonna leave this chunky glitter like that because once you apply the lashes, it's just gonna seal the deal. I hate that I have to feel like I have to run and get out of here. Hate that feeling. Okay. Now with that being said, I have these fun purple lashes that I thought would be so good, but now that I'm looking at them, I think they're a bit too purple. So I think I might actually go with this pink and black lash set. Even though it's not exactly purple, I think that it is purple-esque and it might tie into the look a little better. So I'm going to peel off these pink and black lashes. Let me just see what they're giving. I don't know. I think that might be too pink. Let's try the purple. Let's just try the purple and see what it's giving. Oh, the purple's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. Now with these lashes, they're like this little piece that hangs over. I like to cut that off. Because sometimes that be stabbing the inner corner of my eye. And I don't like that. So now that we got our lash, we are going to add a little more dual lash glue in the bottom. And I'm going to add the glue to my lash. Okay, boom. Let's get out the other purple lash. Let's cut the little tips. I can't wait to show you the outfit. The outfit is what I'm most excited about. Now, when I put on lashes, what I've noticed is it helps to like curl them like this so that they don't have that straight look when you apply them. Now, I gotta get real close to the mirror in order to put my lashes on, so I'll be right back. That purple lash is perfect. Of course, I have to like finesse it, add some mascara underneath it so that my lashes can kind of blend better. But that's little touching details. Oh my God. No, come on, Lash. Work for me. I don't think this lash is gonna adhere for me. So I think I might have to do a little surgery on it. Add a little more glue. I think I let it get too dry. I'll be right back. She's talking to the roommate right now. They're laughing and having a conversation downstairs. So. Pa' todo que dicen que yo lo limpio. Aquí está. Now the sink. Now the bathtub is working again. All my rhinestones just fell all over the floor. All of my rhinestones. All of them. Just every single last one of them. The floor looks like euphoria. All my rhinestones. All over the floor. I need something like a Metro card to pick them up. I think I'm gonna add like rhinestone tears going down. But this is pretty much the Euphoria look. I'm gonna do my edges and I'll see you over on TikTok to see the final look put together. I love you guys for watching, for spending time with me. Thank you for helping me today with my anxiety. I don't want my mirror to say something. But thank you for helping with my anxiety today. Thank you for being with me, helping me keep my cool. Look, as I'm surrounded by the letters that you guys have sent me, this is the makeup look. I love you guys, and I'm gonna probably add some rhinestone tears, and I'll do my edges, and I'll see you guys later for the final reveal. So I love you. You guys are like, don't leave, don't leave. I'm gonna leave because I want to get out of the house, like really bad. Oh, everybody's home with their boyfriends, so I kind of want to go. Love you guys.